Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, we're on the way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele gets into some space. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe! Rudiger clears it away. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So, a breakthrough already.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rice. Olise. Mohamed Salah. Saliba can get it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's some Mbappe! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's fabulous. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Olise chasing after it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Dembele. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Dembele. Rice. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Italy grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Floated through. Mbappe stood up well to him there. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Thuram.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Alvarez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
5 minutes till the break. Well, that is one way to stop him. Olise. Great ball if he can get there. Mohamed Salah. That's really well cleared. Italy have reclaimed it. Rice. Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rodri. And here's Mohamed Salah. Olise, good read, needed to be. Alvarez. Now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rudiger.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Mbappe, PSG on the counter-attack. And Alexander-Arnold succumbs to the pressure. Quality ball. Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash. Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rodri. Alvarez. He's played him through. He's picked his way through. Can he spark a counter here? Olise. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe! And that has fair fizzed. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Has a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We
7.
have got changes here
Le
from
numéro
both
9.
sides, in fact.
Le numéro 17.
So we have a breakthrough.
Le numéro
And now
4.
how will things develop
À
from
leur
here?
place, le numéro 18.
Rodri.
Le numéro 10. Le numéro 13. Le numéro 8. Changement
He's
en
felt
cours.
that, hasn't he?
Italy are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, what has happened here? João Cancelo receives it in a good position here. Bellingham. That's a throw. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Gabriel. And it's Son Heung-min.
Might want to be careful there.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this
Son
area.
Heung-min! Decent hit from there. Alexander-Arnold. Well timed, excellent interception. Son Heung-min. Thuram! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And it's Cancelo. Osimhen.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, super find. Osimhen.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Always onto this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared without hesitation. Just 5 minutes left. And they've got rid. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So,
5.
time for changes
Le numéro
on
45.
both sides, actually.
À leur place, le numéro 28. Le numéro 16. Attention, changement.
Araujo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get...
He'll try from distance. And that is wildly off target. Taken back almost at once. That has been slung wide. Chiao clears. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold, and in the end we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
So thank you very much. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Chooses to go back, played out to the right. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Italy have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham running with the ball. It's a lovely, neat pass. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability...
Shot a goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Now he's off and running. He's had it taken off him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
He's gone for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mosquera.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Referee's given a throw. Mbappe, passing is crisp and sharp, and Alexander-Arnold. Saliba. Surlot. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Son Heung-min, who's set up one goal so far. Bellingham. And here's Thuram.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's picked his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This is their second corner of the game. There's the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And it's Son Heung-min. Valverde! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Valverde.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
There's the whistle for half-time. Paris Saint-Germain head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! Cleared without hesitation. He's found some space. It's a goal kick. Valverde. Bellingham.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Thuram. Mbappe. Dembele. Front-footed pressing going on here. Valverde. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Surlot. Dembele, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So,
17.
time for changes
Le
on
numéro
both
9.
sides, actually.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 4.
Just eases him off
À
the
leur
ball.
place, le numéro 23.
Paris
Le numéro
Saint-Germain
13.
still have
Le
the
numéro
cards to
20.
affect this
Le
game.
numéro 6.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for
Attention,
change in a
changement.
tight game like this,
Le
Peter,
nombre de
it's all about
spectateurs
getting the
pour ce
timing
match,
right.
70 987.
Now it's Doku. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rodri. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncomfortable. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, what has happened here? Valverde. Rodrigo! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. Into the lead once more. You just know there is no stopping that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Le
fact.
numéro 18.
Well, this is
Changement
what we've
en
been
cours.
waiting for. Nico Williams. Simons.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Paris Saint-Germain are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nico Williams concedes a free kick for that. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Bellingham powering forward here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Araujo with the foul. The pass is intercepted. And he's gone looking for safety. Works it forward. And that should get the job done. And the shot! Gets his pass away. Alexander-Arnold. And that should be the keeper's. Son Heung-min is flagged offside. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something to sustain now and keep the pressure on.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to get rid. Up towards the front line. And he thumps it clear. That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Valverde wins the duel this time. And it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold looking to get on the end of this. Big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And here's Son Heung-min. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a little off target. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rodri. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Hernandez is the guilty party there. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Valverde. Valverde. Strong running down that left flank. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Italy look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's managed to get free. Great chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Stood up well to him there. Mbappe! Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. Valverde. Mbappe really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Osimhen.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Son Heung-min. Bellingham. And back out it comes. Valverde. He's got to be in here! Nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. Valverde.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Might look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now he's off and running. Rodri. Oh, what a ball! It's Son Heung-min! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such a...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Une petite pensée, mesdames et messieurs, pour le président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête son anniversaire aujourd'hui.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Italy clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Son Heung-min. Can he finish? No, again there's no way through. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Italy are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Hernandez. Son Heung-min. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Thuram. And he's being shifted off it. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Araujo. Rudiger. Hernandez. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both
7.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Le
benches.
numéro 4. Le numéro 22.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but
Le
it came
numéro
to nothing.
21. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 6.
Bellingham.
Le numéro 13. Attention, changement.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, it's come loose. Cleared without hesitation. He's going for goal. He's got away with one there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
45.
Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
Well, it's
Le
an
numéro
interesting
18.
move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Hernandez. Valverde. 75 minutes played. Son Heung-min.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bellingham conceives a free kick for that. Araujo. Gabriel. Here's Doku. Valverde. Doku. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nico Williams. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh no, what has happened here? Vicario getting this one clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Hernandez. Here's Doku.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So,
5.
time for changes
À sa
on
place,
both sides,
Le
actually.
numéro 20. Changement.
Now it's Rodrigo. Can he finish? It's in! They have stolen level at the last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
What a finish that might have been.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14. Pour le
No
remplacer,
winner in 90,
le numéro
30
24.
more to come. Paris Saint-Germain displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Chance here to counter. João Cancelo. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gabriel. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That's really well manoeuvred. Doku. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Hits one! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Italy go into the lead. Araujo. Hernandez. Lewandowski. Keeper's ball. Doku. Rice.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
We've seen that. Extra time reaches half-time.
Mesdames et messieurs, je
Yeah,
vous
90
invite à
minutes long
participer
gone,
lors du
15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? To Calhanoglu. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Nico Williams. He's shifting through the gears here. Now then, the ball's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely passing, lovely move. Climbs up big! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
This has become one superb game of football. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's beaten the... Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nico Williams. That looks a good ball through. It's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Lewandowski is over the first kick. And he has done his bit.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Xavi Simons is the next man in the spotlight.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Rodrigo will take their second. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Vinicius Junior is the man who's second in line. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Bellingham will take the third penalty.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Calhanoglu is third in line. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. 3-3. Nico Williams is the fourth man to step forward for them. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Rice is fourth up. And he puts it away.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Solot is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? And there it is, the decisive kick. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
Commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.